Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Violet Babylocke, and today we are finally taking on another Titan. It's been a few episodes and that is because basically this Titan is really difficult, despite the fact it turns up when you're probably around level 30, maybe early to mid 30s, and is level 45. I remember the first time that I had to go at this one, I absolutely got ran over, quite literally, because it's a steamroller. But what I've done, I've put together a team that I think would be the best against this. We're going to start off with Straws. Straws, realistically, is the one that's going to be doing the most damage here. We're just going to get some water pulses out and just kind of destroy it that way. I've put Air Balloon on Chuck just in case it does need to come in an emergency situation. But, yeah, this is what we're going to do. I think Straws, we're going to use our Terrasilize straight away, and we're just going to use the water pulses and just try and take this thing out. I don't think its special defense is ridiculously high, but let's head over and try and catch this beastie boy, because it is quite a fast runaround Pokemon that is actually quite irritating to try and catch. But we are getting on quite rapidly with this game now. Between each episode I am kind of having to rejig the team and do some other bits and bobs to try and improve and kind of figure out everything. And where is the Steel Titan? It should be around here somewhere. It should be, or is it further over? Oh no, it's further over here. There. So yeah, this is something that I am a little bit worried about, if I'm honest. It's well, we got to it straight away. It's a really tough mom. It is a really tough mom, but it's steel ground type, meaning that, oh god, it's making the ground quake. But I think we can do this. Hello Midnight, this is Professor Churro. I'm trained as a Pokemon that came from the Great Crater. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me, with all due caution, of course. Yeah, sure. So we do Terra straight away, and we go for the Water Pulse. That is what I think is best, and I think realistically we'll do quite a bit of damage to it, but it probably will be about 3 or 4 hit KO. The thing that obviously we're waiting for it to do the set. I'm not quite sure why you have to battle it twice. I always find that really interesting. The knockoff, I wasn't holding an item, I don't think. Or was I? I don't know. Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do. So, actually, yeah, that's not too bad. Straws does take a lot of damage there. Straws has definitely taken a lot of damage. But we're going to go on and just completely destroy that, I suppose. And it's now going to head off and run down to its other place where it's going to get its Herba Mystica. So, that was surprisingly quick. That was surprisingly really quick. Which, I definitely did not expect. But, I suppose, oh gosh, we are falling far. That was a long distance. So, yeah, I suppose let's go back up here. I don't really know what kind of the next things are to do. I know we've got the Psychic type gym leader after this. Oh, whoop, Murkrows. I could do with a Murkrow, but I've already caught a Pokemon here, so that would defeat the point of a Nuzlocke. So yeah, it's why am I running into so many Murkrows? I just want to go and heal my Pokemon. Oh my god. Right, here we are. So, next up, obviously, we do get help from Arven, which is going to be really good. Hopefully, he does do some damage. But here we go. Let's get healed up for this, and let's go take it on, I suppose. This, I expected this to take longer, if I'm honest. We've only been going for like 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, and we've already done phase 1. I didn't expect... Oh, Cyclizar. I'm going to race ya. Race ya, boy. Race ya. I'm winning. Yay! Oh, I'm losing my mind. I've lost my marbles. They're gone. They're just dead gone. Right. It's happened. Imagine if that was another shiny Donphan, like... Oh my goodness, I imagine I found another shiny. That would be absolutely wicked. Absolutely wicked. There's a Braviary there, which is... Oh, gosh, didn't mean to do that. Really interesting there's a Braviary there. Because Braviary is one of those mons that's really high level, typically. But let's... Oh, it's a Sunstone. Very nice. I'm not going to evolve anything, but... You know, Sunstones are pretty darn cool. Another Donphan. I'm surprised by just how small Donphan actually is. Like, it is really, really, really small. So, I guess we go over to Iron Treads, where it's emblazoned in red, and you can see it very obviously right here. But here it goes. It's just like... Roar! I think I prefer Great Tusk to Iron Treads quite significantly. Great Tusk just looks a lot better. So it is eating one of the Herb Mystica. Midnight, it looks like you found yourself a Titan. Wait, that's the Queen Earth Titan? Is that even a Pokemon? Must be trying to get pumped up with that little snack. Time to show that thing what we can do. Yes, let's. Brrr. It is crazy that we do encounter a Paradox Pokemon in the story. I do think that's really weird. Like, yeah, it is strange. It is something that's different, interesting, intriguing, and all that kind of jazz. Now, I'm hoping that this aims more for Scovillain, which it does. Good. Now, Water Pulse should do a fair amount of damage to this thing. Its special defense, I don't think is great. Okay, yeah, it does about kind of between a quarter and a third. Did you actually just use Scary? Dude, could you use a fire type attack maybe? Like, that would be super effective? Rather than making me have to do all the bloomin' work? Okay, there we go. There we go. Right, so you can attack me now, but you can go for the Scovillain all you want. That's more than fine with me. More than fine. That does mean that we have just defeated this in such a rapid, quick time. I honestly was so worried about this thing that I think I left it so late. And I've leveled up so much by this point. And to be fair, I didn't even do that much grinding. I grinded up Phanpy's level a little bit. Just because it was a little bit dwindling behind everything else. But I didn't really do much leveling up. And Chuck is now level 52, which does feel a little bit over-leveled for the point where we're at the minute. But we are babies, and that's the excuse I'm going to stick with. And you guys may not like it necessarily, but, you know, being over-leveled isn't the worst thing. I definitely will be losing more Pokemon the further that we go. I mean, the next battle that we've got basically is all fully evolved Pokemon, which is very, very scary. Yes, nice going, little buddy. Did you just call me little buddy? I'm 6'2", mate. What even was that thing, though? I kind of feel like maybe I've seen it before somewhere. Boop, 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 boop. Is this the sour? Anyway, I bet if we head inside here, we'll find more of that Herb Mystica it was eating. Let's give this place a once-over before that thing decides to come back. I mean, we've defeated it, mate. And we can defeat it again. I mean, your Scoville will probably die, but that's fine. I'm willing to sacrifice your Pokemon for my cause. Oh my god! Oh, yawning. Come out, wherever you are! Ah, it's a yellowy one. And what flavour is this? I'm pretty sure it is sour. Yes, we found... Here's our little herb. It's crazy that there's only, like, one herb. Oh, it is sour, yeah, nice. This shape, this sheen, it looks like it tastes horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you. Guess that's what they say about Brussels sprouts. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Okay, Sour Herb Mystica is a full of nutrients and is great for boosting overall health. Says here it works wonders whether you're tired physically or mentally. Perks you right up. To be fair, I could do with that every day of my life then. No time to waste. Let's get some food going. Yeah. Yurt. Sorry for the wait. Here's a super healthy sandwich that'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it as you eat. There we go. So that is the ground type one. Because steel, I think, is... Yeah, we've already done steel. Agias! Yes, I'll give my sandwich to Maridon. Coming out, my boss there. Food's up. Num 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 num. Munch, 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 munch. He did growl a little bit, which is good to see that the effects are maintained. Oh, would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. Glide, yes. So climb was the last ability. I do think it's really weird. Like, climb would make sense with... So, looking at how it kind of goes, like, with batching up to the Titans. So you've got climb, which would make sense for Cloth, because Cloth is literally climbing on a cliff. Riding on water, you have got Tatsugiri. It's on water, makes sense. For the speed up, you've got Donphan, so that's kind of just speeding up in general. Then you've got the glide, which would probably make sense to come from the Bombardier. And then the one is jump, which doesn't really line up necessarily to the Orthworm, but all the other four fit quite well, so, you know, it's something interesting. Seems like that fellow also slowly regaining its original strength. Still doesn't look like anyone close to return to its battle form, though. Brr. Seems healthy enough physically. Maybe it's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form. Could well be. I've read about it in books before. A mental scar, like psychological trauma, you know? I think that's what you call it. Maybe it had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared to battle at all. Well, don't worry. I'm sure both that brute and my Bustiff will make a full recovery eventually. So how you doing, my Bustiff? How's that Herb Mystica working? Rough. Ah, no pressure. Not like it's fair to expect every kind of Herb Mystica to have some huge effect, right? And it's not like the effect has to be immediate either. Bruh. Hey, it's okay, don't worry. Midnight are gonna make sure you're right as rain. We've got one more herb to go, and I bet it's all the best of all. It's just gotta be. Alright, Midnight. Next stop of our little herb hunt should be the last. But we can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep on our momentum. Here we go. Akia. Brrr. So yeah, the last one is going to be a difficult one. Because it's a dragon type. So I need to get a fairy or a dragon type, and I don't have any. Roll. Hello, Midnight. This is Churro. I detect that Miraidon has gained some of its original power. After it jumped into the air, you should try pressing the B button again. It should glide now. You must continue helping Miraidon recover. I will. I shall. And now, what we have to do is make our way down here, but I can never actually remember how to get around here. I think you have to go over here. So I think what we'll do, we'll travel quickly up there. We might possibly catch Pokemon on the way if there's anything of interest show up. I know one Pokemon that I am interested in is Axew, because it does learn things like Dragon Dance. And let's just check on the team. I am gonna just kind of fiddle with things a little bit. So I do want Magnemite back in. I'm definitely going to want Sneasel back in. Fampy, you can take a break. And I think Straws or Devon can take a break. Straws is quite high level, so that makes sense. I think those ones are kind of the ones that we're going to bring to the next gym battle. I think that makes the most sense. For that, I'm keeping Magnemite in first purely. Actually, no, I need to change the items over a little bit. Obviously, we don't have to put anything on Sneasel or Devon yet, because we have got like 9 levels before Devon will do anything. But let's start heading towards the south here, which we should run into a lake. Well, not a lake, a river. And we're gliding. And I'm pretty sure South Province Area 4 is a new area. I'm pretty sure this is an area we haven't actually been in. And immediately there are Murkrows. And Murkrow is a Pokemon that I would quite like to have. But I have now got 2 Dark types. So I am curious to see... In fact, actually, I'm just going to pause. I'm just going to have a look on Snogon. I've got quite loaded up. What fairy types are available in the game. And what fairy types... I know I definitely want a Glimmet. So I do need to figure out where I can get those from quite soon, I suppose. But any fairy types that are in there. So you've got... And none of them are particularly great, if I'm honest. You've got... Flabebe has pretty good stats, actually. So Flabebe may be something to be interested in. But other than that, nothing really stands out. So Flabebe is probably the one that I would go for a fairy type. And I don't know if they're available kind of anywhere nearby. So that is something that I'm going to have to consider. Murkrow definitely is a good option. It's something that if I do see more, I might end up picking up. I do have to go kind of slow. And if I actually... Hold on, wait. How do I get actually round to where I need to go? I'm not convinced that I'm going in the... Oh, I need to just kind of keep on going sort of northeast. So northeast is where I'm heading. And I need to make sure that I don't run into a stupid random Pokemon again, like last time. So here's some water. And it looks like... Oh, what's that? Toxel. We definitely do not want a Toxel. So we have to kind of go around here. We are now out of that province anyway, so it doesn't matter if we run into something now. But let's start heading... I don't think I've ever done this legitly. I think I always have left this gym... Like, I've done this... I've played through the game twice. And I think I've left this gym to the last gym both times. And not even necessarily intentionally, but it's been more along the lines of a Mudbray. No, I don't. No, that makes me sad. I can't think what I was saying. Yeah, it's not been what's not been intentional? It's not been intentional. I feel like is what I was trying to say, but at the same time, I don't really know what I mean by that, if I'm honest. Yeah, I've lost it. It's lost. It's gone. It's entirely gone. Oh, a Charcadet. Nice. They are relatively rare from what I kind of gathered. You've got Mankeys and a Primate. We've got... Oh, hold on, wait. Is there no... It's a dead end. Ugh. Ugh. It's a dead end. How disgusting is that? How disgusting is that? We're still in Area 1 from what I can gather. So, and we've definitely got an encounter for that. So, I'm going to say that wasn't an encounter. Oh yeah, I'm just a bit lost, both physically and mentally, in this game. I think sometimes you do just get a little bit lost. What is that in the water? that a couple of Basculin or something? It's Basculin. Yeah, I just couldn't really tell what it was. It was a bit like, just a bit... Oh my god, why am I so fried? Like, my mind is just a bit destroyed right now. Alright, here we go. So I think we've already been up this area. In fact, I think we're about to go to a Pokemon Center that we've been to before. Which is kind of irritating. Yeah, we have definitely been up here before. And this is where I got Star Slush. And Star Slush is now dead. So, happy days. But I'm pretty sure what we have to do is we can come up here and then we go this way. See, that's where the gym is. Now, I don't want to have to jump down yet because I don't want to risk getting kind of stuck. But I'm pretty sure that we go down this way. And if we go down this way, we kind of come up round the back side of things. So, I think this is how you're supposed to do it. And then I recall there being something about, like, infinite flight, like flying around the map really quick. I don't know how to do it, though, which is really weird. So, this is Area 6. So, this definitely means that if I get an encounter, I would have to catch it. And, oh my goodness, it's dark. It is very, very dark. Although I can't see there being any Pokemon spawn on this little bit here. Just seems a bit weird for that to happen. So, let's just kind of speed up. In fact, I can't actually see anything right now. It's so dark, I can't actually tell where I'm going. Oh my goodness. Where are the headlights on this thing? Okay, so we are still on the path. Oh wow, that is okay. Why is it so dark? I swear it's not normally this dark. We are... Okay, Meditites, Toxicities... Interesting, so I think we will end this up with getting an encounter. Gibble could be interesting. Don't want to Salandit. That's not a one that I'm interested in. I could definitely go for a Gibble. But Axew is definitely preferred. Axew has better stats. So that's something that I would be much more interested in. Sorry, I'm really trying to focus because I can't actually see very well at all. Which is kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to head down here. And then up the side here, I suppose? Like... And we're going to jump over the Salandits. To be fair, having a Meditite wouldn't be a bad shout. Wouldn't be a bad shout at all. Right, let's see. So there is an entrance over there. I'm assuming there's an exit over here as well. There is a light. So, there. Another Meditite. A Sableye. We couldn't catch it anyways. Let's see what this gleaming Pokemon is. Meditite. Okay, did it just disappear? Did it legitimately just disappear as I came over here? That is so rude. Oh my goodness, that is so friggin' rude. Unbelievable. So there's Salandits, Sableyes. yeah, let's see where this comes out. I have a feeling this is going to come out right at the bottom. And, yep, it looks like it comes out right at the bottom. So, I suppose what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to travel through this cave and make my way up the top. And, yeah, I think I'm going to see you in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. So, have a good one, and I'll see you soon.